Mm-hmm.
Live on Facebook, and you know what, ladies and gents, I hope that we are right, that we are live or arrive. I hope we have arrived on. Hopefully, we are live on Spiritual Events Directory. They keep changing. They keep changing. Every time we get the hang of how it works, they change it again just to keep us on our toes. So
Mm-hmm.
if we are here and here we are, then this is my name is Michelle Scott. This is the Woo Woo Show presented by our wellness community. We come into the space every Sunday evening, usually between 6 and 7 p.m. And we bring into the space with us another gifted practitioner, healer, teacher, speaker, and her area of expertise. And we just talk about it, and we laugh about it. We have some fun with it, and we also offer you some complimentary readings. So this week it is Gail, the beautiful Gail Connolly from Chakra Angel Oracle. And Gail, you have so many tools in your kit, but tonight you're bringing in the big gun.
Yeah,
You are bringing
my
in the big
favorite,
gun.
my favorite, all time.
All time favorite, and it is the tarot.
Yes, it is.
And I'm bringing in numerology because Gail, you and I, you know, our training goes way back. Oh, we got 23 watching live already. That is absolutely awesome. And guess what, audience? We are also going to be recording some segments of this show for our talk show. Our wellness community has we have our own talk show on KC Radio 97.7 FM. It's on every Tuesday, 3 to 4 p.m. So we'd love you to tune into our talk shop in that space as well. So we're going to record a couple of segments, aren't we, Gail?
We are.
Tonight, kill two birds with one stone, so to speak. So before we get to the readings, and what we'd like you to do is to share this post, because we've got some giveaways at the end of this session. So we want you to share our live session to your beautiful community of like-minded souls, and we'll get you to join our wellness community if you're not already a member, and join Chakra Angel Oracle if you're not already a member, and you're going to get some great prizes. Go into the draw for some great prizes for doing so. But let's just do a little segment for the radio first. We're going to press the record button. Oh yes, hello, Gail Conley, back into our wellness conversations talk show on KC Radio 97.7 FM, and so Gail, you and I were talking. We're bringing in, we're bringing in the big guns at Christmas time, because tarot and numerology, intuitive. They're part of the intuitive arts, the insightful arts, and both modalities are so fantastic for some guidance into where we are, how we're going. And it's such a beautiful modality, both of these modalities, for giving you some insight into what's coming up. So Gail, for yourself, when did you find tarot? How did you get to tarot?
Well, I always was curious about tarot, but it was when I was on long service leave in 2007 that I thought, why not have a go? And it just so happened that you can't make it up. We can never make it up. Just so happened that my neighbour was a tarot teacher. So I went, hello, let's go for it.
Wow. As you say, oh my God, you can't make this stuff up. And if it's meant to be, it just comes towards you. It's right in your path. Next door neighbor was a tarot reader.
Yep, down the road. And
Wow.
so I booked in and we did, she taught by session after session.
Oh, so you had one-on-one.
Yeah, oh, we had another lady doing it, but we have a session every week, and that went on for the whole cards. We'd do 2 or 3 a week, and then we'd read those 2 or 3 and we colour them in.
Yes. Yes. I love it. And how did you, for me, studying numerology, like yourself, the minute that actually numerology came to me through a friend. She was studying it, and part of her homework, she had to do some profiles. So we were we were talking about my two brothers and their profile and making some comparisons. And when she said it, I said, "Oh, what's that?" And she said, "Oh, it's numerology." And as soon as she said it and explained a little bit of it, I was instantly sold. I just resonated so deeply with the topic. And that was back in 2003. And honestly, Gail, probably like you, I just loved the journey. I just lived and breathed and just lived and breathed that modality, ever since. But for the first sort of 5 or 6 years, I just couldn't get enough of it. I was constantly doing people's numbers in my head.
Yeah, well, that just after the lady also taught numerology, so I booked in for that.
Wow.
But I was a payroll officer and the numbers were too distracting. So I did finish the course, but I didn't take it up because the numbers at work, when I was working on pays and things, I was like, no, you can't, you've got to put that one away. So, yeah, tarot seemed to be the highlight.
That is so funny. I love that. As you say, it is distracting because I do it now. I might fill up the car, and as I go to pay, I'm always aware. I'm always mindful of what number the Bowser is, or if you get taken to a table. Yep. So that would have been very distracting for you. And so, and did you enjoy the journey of it? Did you enjoy? I know when I learnt tarot and the Rider-Waite deck, we learnt each lesson, because I learnt it and then went on to teach as well. So each lesson we learnt, the first lesson was all the aces.
Okay.
The second lesson we learnt all the number 2s, of wands. So we learnt one number at a time, and each week we would do readings. And it's so amazing, isn't it, Gail?
Yes.
How much you can get out of a 1-card reading or a 3-card reading. Yeah.
Well, she said to me, this is going to change your life. You're going to finish this course and you're not going to be the same person as when you started.
Yes.
But in a very good way.
Yes.
And we started with the Fool's Journey.
Yes.
Which you'd know.
So you did the major arcana.
Major arcanas first.
Yay! Wow. And I love that. I love. Thank you for reminding me that's exactly right. That the first level of on that path to becoming a teacher, healer, practitioner is actually that as you are learning, you are also self-developing.
Yes.
You are also self-developing. So each week, and we had homework each week, and you would study the card, and you would your homework would talk about how that applied to your life.
Yes.
Yeah, it was so therapeutic.
Oh, it was. And I was a bit of a skeptic because I thought they're just paper cards, but there was a particular card. It was the 6 of Wands.
Ooh.
And I
love the 6 of Wands, the victory card.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she said, there is something special going to happen. And at work they had awards, which they didn't usually have. And we'd been talking about that card, and I had won an award at work. So I went, okay, the two worlds are joining together now.
Yeah. So insightful. And this is why we are loving bringing tarot and numerology to you tonight, ladies. So the numerology section, I want you to put your date of birth in the comments if you want a numerology reading, and Gail's going to do some tarot, and we will be back with another segment for the radio in just a moment. Woohoo! Okay, so can you see your see any comments there, Gail?
I can.
I'm going to talk about Gail's Chakra Angel Oracle shop, because have a look at my beautiful necklace, everybody. Now this is, can you see that, Gail?
Yes, I can.
And what I love about this necklace that I got from Gail, from Chakra Angel Oracle, is that it's interchangeable. It comes with a beautiful bag of how many buttons do I have in there?
You have 7, one for each day,
which of course is very spiritual.
Yep.
And I might even try my orange one.
Beautiful. And those buttons have been created by an artist who does paws. So they're 7 pieces of art for you as well, by Rachel Cochran of Tickle Pink Art Studio. So see how beautiful they are, guys. They're that
so beautiful.
acrylic paw with the resin over the top.
We'll have to get her onto a creative chat with Pip.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yes, because she's a wonderful supporter of our communities.
Yeah. Look at your beautiful bracelet.
Yeah, so I swap my buttons every day too. So I couldn't put both the necklaces in the shop, and I sold the other one. So they went. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah. And of course, this is what we want you to do, audience. We want you to share our beautiful live. We want you to join our communities, and we would love for you, if you're stuck for a Christmas gift, we would love for you to shop local and shop small business, because this is what we are all about. And I really believe I'm going to do a lot more work around this. We're going to have a lot more discussion around this, that if anything should have come out of COVID, out of this year of isolation, as Karina said, Karina Francois, naturopath, that we should have realized this year that we're all locked into a system. Yes. And when the system breaks down, well, look how berserko, look how berserko the world has gone, and look how berserko each of us may have gone in our own private personal lives. So, it's time to actually rethink the system that we are all a part of, and to make some small changes to get out of that system. And one of those changes could be that we stop buying from, the big retailers that are all owned by, they'll all sort of, they'll all trace back to being filling the pockets of the few, yes. Rather than, so to me, it's really about returning to the community. Yes. Who's in your community that's selling that you could buy from? Yes. Small business, local business, and we're going to talk a lot more about many other ways to get out of the system, so that if this should ever happen again, it's yes. actually not going to be a big deal, because we will be self-sufficient in our communities, and we will be helping each other. If we help each other, we don't need to have the stress and strain and struggle.
No, and that's what I had learned so much this year, is that the grassroots came back in, and we start from the grassroots. We look at those people that are so special to us, and we help each other and lift each other up.
So if you're looking for some beautiful spiritual gifts, we've got a number of different places that we want you to go. But tonight, Chakra Angel Oracle and my beautiful necklace. I just love that it's interchangeable. So who can you see that needs a reading right now?
Oh, look, we've got many people, and thank you so much for joining us. Tanya keeps popping up. There's a Tanya Dixon.
Okay, you go for it. Do a reading.
Okay, let's see what the tarot's got to say for you, Tanya.
Yes.
Her date of birth is the 16th of the 3rd, 1972, Michele.
Date of birth is, well, we might do, should we do, just to ensure that we do for everybody. We won't do both for everybody. Everybody will get one or the other.
Okay, all right. Well, I've straight away got for you, darling, Tanya. We've got the Three of Wands. You're searching. You're creating. And you're looking out into the distance. But just remember, in the distance with this card is there's the little ships. So don't discount the little ships, because they're very important. Yes. So every little ship joins to something bigger for you. So where you are now, you might feel like things are small, but they're not. When you combine them together, you're creating things in a wonderful way. So keep it up. I think it could be with wands, it's often to do with your passion and career. Yeah. So you're chipping away and you're doing well. So keep it up, and just don't lose faith. Keep going, because you're looking out there and the horizon is yellow. It's all beautiful, and you've got power, darling.
Oh, yippee.
So Tanya, that's for you, my love.
Excellent. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to get Chakra Angel Oracle first and foremost. Let me get Gail's communities, so that ladies, you can go and join, because we've got some gifts to give away tonight.
Yep.
And then what I will do is I will call out for Gail, and then Gail can go for a certain amount of time doing there's some tarot for you ladies. We'll get that beautiful momentum. Mm-hmm. And then Gail can read out for me for the numerology, and how fantastic will that be? Now, here's Gail's community. I'm going to put join Gail's community right here. Excellent. Okay, ladies, there it is. I've just posted it under the comments. So beautiful. Tanya Dixon said, I am. Thank you. So.
Oh, good.
Yay.
Thank you. Okie
Okay, all
doke.
right. Let me go back to the start here, ladies. Oh, we've got some beautiful comments, which is
Yeah.
amazing. Let me see if I can get to. Oh, blimey, mate.
There's quite a few people here, and thank you for coming. We
Yeah,
love it.
thank you so much for coming on board.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for supporting us. We absolutely, we're women in wellness, holistic, spiritual business. We are as passionate as hell. Love what we do. Love how it works beautifully. It worked for us. We want to share that with you, and we are so grateful for your support. All right, let's go down to. I've got some birth dates there, which is going to be great. Okay, so we did one for Tanya Dixon.
Yep.
Oh, we've also got another Tanya Gillies.
Mm-hmm.
I would love a reading. So she posted that 13 minutes ago. We'll do one for, pull a card there for Tanya Gillies Slavin.
So I'll pull a card for Tanya. Another Tanya.
Another Tanya. How about that?
So while I'm shuffling away here, guys, big thing for numerology and tarot readers is giving people a year ahead reading. Yeah. Because there's big things that come in. So you can always book in with us to get a year ahead focus.
Absolutely. We'd love you to do that as well.
Okay, so Tanya, let me see, darling, what's coming up for you? Stop, 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 stop. They said stop. Oh, celebration, number 4 and wand again. It's after the 3, it's number 4 of wands. Wow. So there's a lot happening. So we're heading into Christmas, of course, that's a celebration, but you're really celebrating the fact we're out, we're free, we're ready to party. So really important for you, darling, to join up with everyone in your life that you want to spend time and do that and enjoy their company, because this is the celebration card. It could even be that you're going to a wedding or an engagement very shortly.
Wow, wonderful.
So Tanya, that's for you, my love.
That's for Tanya and Michael Cox. We'll pull a card. If you pull a card for Michael Cox.
Michael Cox.
Yeah, nice to have some masculine energy
yes.
in the group.
Yes, and yes, I love to see the masculine energy. I've just I just brought myself a goat wand, a goat horn wand. Wow. Which has got, it's so masculine when I picked it up. So, okay, Michael, let's see what's in here for you, doll. All right. Oh, you've got the lovely Ace of Pentacles. So you're going to get an offer. There's an offer coming in for you. So watch out, because pay attention, because it's going to be something practical. So it could be a pay rise. It could be a windfall. It could be something that you're doing that it finally clicks, the practical side of it finally clicks for you. So when we get the Ace of Pentacles, we need to think about the practical thing coming into our life and see the path ahead is shiny. You're going through the arch, and so watch out, because this is a great fortunate card. So Michael, good luck, mate. Good luck.
Wow, awesome. Yeah. Okay, I've got one date of birth here, so I might interject while Gail, this will be for Ruthie.
Oh, Ruthie.
Yeah, so this is for Ruthie, whilst Gail gathers some more. And actually what we might do, Gail, is you go through and pick 3. You pick out yours.
I'll pick out 3, yes, that's a good idea.
I'll do 3, and then we can get that beautiful momentum. And as we said, the more you share, we want you to join our wellness community and Chakra Angel Oracle. You'll go into the draw to win a complimentary reading from myself and Gail, 30-minute numerology reading forecast for the year ahead, and 30 minutes with Gail. And we would love you to absolutely sign up for I might even, we'll see at the end of the show, might even give a discount on readings that come out of this live that are for the year ahead. So numerology is a fantastic modality to give you insight, ladies and gents, into where you are, why you are there, where you've been, what's up ahead. It is a personality indicator. It is also a life cycles modality. So it's an intuitive modality, but it's just so jam-packed. If you're on that self-development path, we can give you insight into 9 key areas of life and 9 key aspects of self. I can have a look at through your numbers. I can have a look at where you are in terms of leadership, romance, social life, your work and career, um, how you manage change, travel, discovery, family, spiritual, humanitarian, and purpose and passion and path. So
Yep.
tonight I thought we'd do some life path readings. So for Ruthie, you gave me the 4th of the 7th, 1977. That actually comes out to 17, and 1 plus 7 equals 8.
8.
In numerology, we always add the numbers together until we are left with one digit, unless they are the master numbers 11 and 22. So number 8 is the path of, number 8 is dealing, the journey for you, Ruthie. It's going to be all about power. Okay, number 8 is all about power and how we use it to be of some service in the world. So, in the journey of power, you might find, so your life path number is the road that you are on, that long journey from birth to death. And you might find that, if it's all about power, you attract powerful. You might fluctuate between being overpowered or overpowering before you get back to the balance. But it's always going to be about power, how you use it, for what purpose do you use it. Number 8 is the manager. So the more that you can own it, the more that you work through, issues of self-worth and confidence. And number 8 is also balance between spiritual and material. So and really striking that right balance, being neither all about the material, but if we don't get the material, platform right, then Gail, we can't do what we've come to do with the spiritual, can we?
No, and something, Michelle, I often use the numerology in my readings with people just to see what their life path is and what year they're in.
Yeah, absolutely.
That gets me started.
Yeah, awesome. So just finishing off with Ruthie.
Yes.
Ruthie, your past life fears are 1, 7, and 8. So you're going to deal with number 1 is dealing with fear of abandonment. So there'll be some issues around independence. Number 7 is going to deal with fear of betrayal. So there'll be some trust issues there. And then number 8 is definitely striking that right balance. Number 8 can be FOMO, that fear of missing out. And number 8 can also, just to figure out who you are without taking into account what I do, how I look, what I do, what I own. Number 8 has to figure out who she is when all of that is taken and stripped away. So hopefully that helped there for Ruthie.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have to, but yeah, that's beautiful, Gail. So because you've got the, because you've got the numbers there, you can also bring that into your readings as well, you were saying.
Yeah, sometimes it's really nice to start with the numbers because you get spellbound. Well, you would know, you're in love with them. I've got an Elizabeth Pow too. She wants a career reading. So I'll just pull a card now for the career for her. Let's see.
Janelle. Janelle has sent 50 stars. Awesome. I'll put you on my list.
Oh, big kisses, Janelle. She was at the shop on the weekend, so it was lovely to see her.
Janelle McSweeney?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Woo. Oh, goodness. Okay, you got 2 cards hopping out, and they hopped out. So, Elizabeth. Okay, so with the Empress, 2 mages, Empress and High Priestess. So you might be feeling like things aren't happening yet, but you're going to be sitting pretty, my love. So as far as career is concerned, it's all about balance. It's all about what you don't know now, but it's going to come out that you're going to have everything you want, all the growth you need, and everything falling into place because they're quite major. So you might be feeling like things aren't happening at the moment, but being a major, it's giving you the message that everything will happen and you're going to be in a place that is all fortunate for you with the Empress. And we've got 3 with the co-creating, good wife and mother. And yeah, so it's all there for you, darling. So they're very good cards.
Excellent.
So whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Oh, awesome, Ruthie. This makes massive sense. Power has definitely played a huge role in my life. Ex-foster child, so makes sense. Yippee.
Oh, very good.
Oh my God, that's so good. And Ruthie, that's just one very, very small, quick little bit of your profile. Your profile is so deep and so big. And honestly, if you really want to grow in, it's both a spiritual as well as a personal, professional modality.
Yep.
Such insight.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'm still searching for. I've got so many birthdays here. I
Yep.
just thought I'd go back and get some that were
All
there
right.
from earlier, though. Okay, Isa
Okay.
Janelle also had her date of birth there. If you're ready to
Yep.
go, you can just go, love.
Yeah, I've got Lucia
Janelle.
Tamasio. She just wants a general reading, so I'll do that.
You go for
Lucia, my
that.
love.
And
Let's see.
Gillian Welch is coming up. I'll do Gillian in
Okay.
a moment.
Yep. So Lucia, and we've got jumping cards. What are they doing today? Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. You've made your life quite special. You've built it all to the way you want. You must be quite satisfied at the moment. And although it took time, because we've got a little snail on here, although it takes time, slow and easy wins the race. And so you're in a very fortunate time in your life. Being the 9, you might be even wanting to help people with your good fortune, the way you are in abundance. You're in abundance of love and in abundance of, I wouldn't say you're rich, but you're comfortable. So good for you, darling. It's a nice life. It's a nice life.
And so, Gail, for a full reading with yourself, how much is that worth?
$70. I've dropped my price. I took $10 off. Because
Fantastic.
for December, January, I'd like to get people involved. So I've changed all my systems today to make it $70 a reading. And you've got my undivided attention, and whatever comes into the kit or out of the kit,
yes,
comes into the reading. I start with the tarot, but we never know where we're going to land.
Wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. Now,
Yeah.
my readings are $149 for I usually go for about 75 minutes. Actually, I can do recorded readings. They're my best seller.
Yeah.
But like Gail, I can absolutely offer a special where I can do 30 minutes recorded reading. All I need is full name at birth and birth date details. And honestly, I record the reading. I give you a beautiful in-depth reading, comes with the report, and I just send it to your email. And I can actually do 30 minutes and then offer that to you for only $70 as well. I'll match Gail's. Did you say 70, Gail?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
We can match that, and we're giving one of those away complimentary tonight. So if you share, you'll go into the draw and come and join Gail's community, Chakra Angel Oracle, and come and join our wellness community. I'll pop the link to our wellness community in there very shortly. Now, Janelle, guess what for Janelle? Janelle, born on the 23rd of the 9th. Now, Janelle, you came out to a 22. And in numerology, 22 is a master number. So again, your life path number is the road you are on. So what it basically means is that, like any road trip, okay, the road that you are on and everything that comes towards you is going to help you to grow in a certain direction, going to help you to become. So at that soul level, the number 22 is the master builder, which means, Janelle, that at that soul level, I think was it Janelle? I think it was Janelle with an I. At that soul level, you've chosen this lifetime. In this lifetime, you've chosen to, the number 22 is master builder, whatever you set your mind to doing. And usually 22s, even if you fall short of achieving it, you would always have had big dreams. You would always have thought big, dreamt big, you would want to do something. So I would ask you, what did you want to do growing up? What did you, and usually it's something that's going to help the world somehow with the number 22. The number 22 is also double 2 energy, Gail, as you know. So there's a lot of sensitivity. Okay, there's a lot of sensitivity. So, and then 2 + 2 = 4. So the journey is all about, you have to learn how to manage that sensitivity. And the more that you do, the more you become in touch and in tune with your intuition. Janelle, and then you can absolutely use that to read between lines and see around corners. Okay. And the number 4 is all about structure. So again, when you think about building and anything worth having builds one brick at a time. So the 22 being the number 2, but also the number 4 means that you want to build something. You want to build something from the ground up, you've got all of the potential to do so, but you need to manage that sensitivity. Number two can also have that fear of a fear of confrontation. So again, the more that you build self-love and you get better at learning how to make peace instead of keeping it. Okay, when you keep the peace, you go to war with yourself. Then you can grow into the number four. And number four is definitely a solid foundation. And number four knows how to do the work it takes to build those lasting endeavors.
Certainly.
So hopefully that makes sense to you there, Janelle. As I go on and get somebody else's birthday details to do a reading.
Okay, well I see Sebastian Roberts.
Excellent.
Another male, so welcome.
Oh, welcome, Sebastian.
Yeah, so let's see what we've got. And I think they're hanging around from yesterday. I've got to smudge properly because they play with my nose. Okay, so it's a challenge for you. You're feeling challenged. You got number 5. Look at that. Can I ask you, Sebastian, to pick your battles? Because we don't want to be hitting sticks with everybody. We just want to just pick your battles, just stand back, turn around. Sometimes it's everybody else, not you. So 5 is challenge. So it's I'm asking you if you can actually go, not for me, and people will sort themselves out, and you will be better off for it, my dear.
Oh wow!
So there you go.
Another male.
Oh, okay. Hi, Aaron.
Oh. Sebastian's also put his. I just missed Aaron's there.
Yep.
But I love the number 5. And number 5 is very much. I'd ask Sebastian just because that just stands out to me.
Yep.
But the number 5 is very much Sebastian. The number 5 is very much. The number 5 is all about the journey of freedom. At the same time, the number 5 needs to be careful that the number 5 is really good with change, but then has to just be careful that it doesn't, it isn't change for the sake of change, and you're sort of all over the place. But the number 5 is the entrepreneur. Number 5 is the adventurer. Number 5 is the traveler. So if that's, some of the things that you like to do in life, number 5 is very, very exciting and energetic energy, then you're on the right track there.
Yep, and leave them guys just jousting with their sticks, and you go and soul search.
Yes.
Off you go.
Exactly.
Travel.
Every time that bloody 5 of wands came up for me, I can't see you for the minute, but it would always be some kind of conflict in the air.
Yes, me too. And that's why I'd always say, give me another card. I want to see where it's coming from. Yeah.
Well, you go while I work out the next round of numbers here, lovely.
Yep, we'll go with Shana Nader. She wants a general reading. So we'll see what general reading we have for you. Okay.
Lisa, 2nd of the 8th. I'll do Lisa Tear in a minute.
Keep working, me dear. You've got an 8. So there we go. There, work your way to abundance. He's chipping away. You might feel like it's you've been really going at it, but the fact is it's bringing you the wealth. It's bringing you the abundance. So it's good to do. And I might just pull a word, because I'd like a word from, I do the weekly wisdom. So I'm going to pull a chakra weekly wisdom card, because I want to see, let's get a word to go with that, Shana. All right, what word? Passion. So keep on with the passion, because that is the word that goes with this hardworking card of the 8 of Pentacles. So you're really enjoying what you're doing. Just feels like you might want to have a little breather, but never lose what your momentum, because this card is an action card and this card is an action card. So the universe is virtually saying, keep going, because you will get what you want, because you're working towards it well. So ignite that passion, Shana. Good luck.
Love it. And now we might do Nicola. I'll leave Nicola with you, because Nicola said that she's given us some stars. We can't see it. We unfortunately there's so many comments. I think we've got over 135 comments at the moment.
Well,
so it's a bit hard to
all right,
keep
Nicola.
up with them all. But in a moment, Nicola, Gail will do a pull a card for you.
Yep.
I'll do. Oh, now who was I doing? I've got the date of birth. I think it was Lisa. So
Okay.
Lisa, good morning from Greece. Woo-hoo.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to do numerology for you. So you'll come
Nicola.
out your birth date on the 2nd of August. So even having that number 2 birth date means quite a bit of sensitivity that you would have within you, the ability to unite, the ability to the number 2 is the diplomat. And your life path, your date of birth adds up to 15, and 1 + 5 = 6. So your life path, Lisa, your life path, the journey you are on, it is all about family. It is all about relationships. It's all about intimacy with the number 6. So the number 6 is the journey of unconditional love, and to get there, you're going to constantly deal with issues around judging, whether you are being judgmental or whether you are judging, in a way that is fair and equitable. With the number 6, you're going to come up against, standards. Are my standards too high? Are my standards realistic? Because the number 6 can be very hard on herself. So the number 6 will deal with issues around perfectionism. So the more that you deal with perfectionism and the more that you get in touch with, loving you, believing in you, loving yourself, warts and all, you're going to be able to tap more and more into loving yourself unconditionally. And the more that you do that, the more you'll be able to love others unconditionally too. And the number 6, your past life fears there with the number 1. Number 1, the past life fear with number 1 is fear of abandonment, fear of being on your own or alone. Number 5 is fear of commitment, and number 6 is fear of failure. And I want you to think about that and how it showed up in your life, because the more that you can, come to and overcome those fears, then the more that you move into the beauty of the number 6. And number 6 actually has an eye for beauty. So number 6 is the teacher, is the counselor, is the nurturer. So let us know how that those fears show up in your life, because if you don't come to terms with fear of failure, you'll never reach the success, the height of the success you are here to achieve. If you don't come to terms with fear of being on your own or alone, you'll never become the leader that you are here to be. And fear of commitment will also mean that you miss out on the depths of the depths of intimacy and relationship with everything in a great way, because you'll be too fearful to go deep into that. Commitment takes us deep into everything. Like you and I, Gail, I made that commitment to numerology. I loved so many things, but I made a different commitment to numerology, and it took me really deep. It took me far deeper than if I had sort of kept, doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. What about you?
Yes, and it sent me on and tarot took me on a voyage to discovery, really. It really got me, it opened my eyes. I was just amazed at what I was hearing. I got so into it. I joined into lots of club, one particular one in England, who they came and did an expo in Melbourne, and I went, I need to be there. And I was there, and I met those people I was adoring. So that was great. And I was just going to go back to Nicola, who's given us many stars.
Excellent.
I feel like I just want to see where we go. Okay. Oh, new beginnings. Death is not death.
Love it.
I want to get another one for that. Of course, it's new beginnings. And we're heading into a new year, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles as well, Nicola. So that means out with the old, in with the new. Opportunities are going to come in. Don't despair, because you might feel like you're at the end, but you're actually at the beginning. So being a major, you are into something very big. It's coming in, and it could be new job, new career. It could be you're going out on your own. But whatever it is, you've got to release that old stuff to bring in the new stuff and ask for abundance only, and so it is.
Oh, that's awesome. And look,
Yeah.
Sebastian said, wonderful, thank you. He loved it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yippee.
Yeah, good luck to you, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's great. And he said he's trying to, he's definitely taking that journey of self-awareness. Well done.
Oh, great.
Well done.
It always starts with first step.
It so is, and it's the best journey.
Yes.
To me, you know, at 25, I began that journey of I was always seeking. I didn't know what I was looking for, but I knew that I was looking for something. And
Yep.
honestly, if I hadn't started that journey, it started for me at 25. If I hadn't gone down that path, I'm not sure how the rest of my life, how I would have coped with the rest of my life, because the journey that came after that, and everybody's life is the same. It's all peppered with ups and downs and lots of peaks and troughs and plateaus. And,
Yep.
you know, look at the year that we've had, the year that we're coming out of. When something like this happens and we don't have the foundation of who we are really sitting strongly beneath that, then, you know, people are falling apart. But
Yep.
when you, you know, take that trip in as Gail said, it's a voyage, it's an inner voyage. And when you take that journey, it is so liberating and reassuring. And it can be tough though, Gail. In parts,
Oh, God.
it's tough.
I turned away many times.
Ourselves.
I turned away many times because it's very hard, because it's emotions, guys.
Yeah.
And you've got to do that work. But once you come over the hill, you'll be it's getting
not
up
over the hill. You got to come over the hill.
You got to get up the hill and over the hill. And I tell you what, that many times I turned away, but I did have my spirituality to follow and my modalities to follow, and I became braver. I chose myself as the most important person, and self-love, which gave me choices. And and the good things just came in. Now I've got a have you got a number? Have you got numbers, Michele?
I'm going to do the numbers now for Ray Louise while you're doing whatever you're
Okay.
going to do.
Well, what I'm going to do is I've got a general reading for Sophie.
Excellent.
So let's have a look. Whoa. We
don't forget, ladies, come and join Chakra Angel Oracle. The link is in the comments.
Rewards.
Beautiful. You go for it.
Yep. So this card is a very cheeky number 6, Michele. Michele was telling you about the 6. It's the reward. Yep, the rewards you're going to be getting. People looking up, and you might not think so, but they're watching you and they're looking up to you, and they're pretty pleased with your progress. So don't despair, because look at that green. It's the heart. So people are actually really feeling the admiration towards you, Sophie. So I might see what word I'm going to get too, because I feel like there's a word to come with this. So what are we going to give you, Sophie, for the word? Okay, I feel that one's the one. Okay. Dissipating. That's a different one. Now, this story is about this lady. She sits there and she's always wondering about what she should have been, and then she's sorry for what she didn't do. So as an extra message for you, Sophie, I say the rewards are out there, but you must not forget them. Don't look back and go, I wish I had done that. Actually do it. So that's my message, because that story is definitely comes together with the reward. So you have to actually do the story and not regret later. So often we do, we say we should have done that. I wish I had done that. And this is the message for you. The universe is saying, do it, Sophie. Because with the 6th, there's a reward.
That's awesome. And I'm loving seeing that, you know, every now and then we do get some trolls that come into our lives and try to, you know, get people to come to them for readings. And I'm pleased to see that someone on our team has blocked someone who has been trying to do that.
Oh, okay.
How awesome is that? Thank you to our team member who has come in and done that. If I see that, I do that too.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, I'm going to do a reading for crikey, Michele, write down the name.
Yes.
Ray Louise. So, ladies and gents, we want you to join Chakra Angel Oracle. Gail is very generously giving away a 30-minute complimentary reading tonight. All of you who join her community go into the draw. So the more you share, the more you, if you're not already a member, join Chakra Angel Oracle to qualify for a 30-minute tarot reading that's going to give you insight into where you're at, but also the year ahead.
Yeah, let's look at the year ahead.
The year ahead. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Ray Louise, your date of birth, the 13th of December, that came out to a 13-4. And actually, in numerology, we can also have a look at karma.
Yes.
I can see karmic lessons in your profile, ladies and gents. I can also see karmic debt, which is a little bit more serious. So we can get some insight into past lives and what didn't you do, what did you do that is affecting your now. And then in your reading, I'm also a holistic counselor. I've studied psychology, positive psychology and wellbeing tools. I've got a wealth of experience and knowledge in leadership and all sorts of communication and confrontation. You know, how to handle conflict and confrontation. So your reading will also come with tools and tips and techniques, okay, to do whatever you need to do to turn stuff around. So 13-4, Ray, 13-4. So the number 4 in this lifetime is all about responsibility. It's all about that sense of duty. Number 4 is all about commitment. So if these issues, if these are recurring issues in this lifetime, then you are absolutely on track. Whether you are moving towards that energy or away from that energy is irrelevant. You're still actually on that path, whether you are accepting the responsibility of the situations that you are in, or whether you are trying to avoid the responsibility of the situations you are in, you are on track. And ideally, you come back to the balance of that being, you know, the number 4 can take on burdens that aren't hers to bear. So we don't want you to be overly burdened by everybody else's problems either. If it's overbalanced, it's off track. If it's underbalanced, it's off track. So we're always looking in numerology for how we can get you back to the just right, okay? Like Goldilocks. When you get to the just right, then energy is perfect and you start to manifest. And number 4 is the build, and number 4 is overcoming that fear of loss of control. So I want you to think about control and how it shows up in your life. You know, can there be situations that are, you know, there's too much control and there's no room for change and versatility and flexibility, and therefore you become boxed in and limited? Yes. Or, you know, is it out of control? Is it out of control and you're all over the place and, you know, you feel as if there's too much going on and you start things and you don't feel as if you finish things? You can fluctuate on either side of that energy. So it's really about looking at self-worth. Number 3 is looking at, you know, how you manage your inner critic. And number 4 is very much, Gail just actually mentioned this in the reading that she just did. Number 4 can be a little bit of the victim. Okay, number 4 and 3 and 4 can sometimes sit in the, you know, what I don't have instead of what I do have. You know, instead of looking at what I've lost, what have I gained, or what do I still have? Yep. And the more that you can come back to that and build control from the inside out, Ray, then you absolutely get to grow into the magnificent builder that you are here to be. Okay, think about a builder and how everything that we have in life, all of the structures that we have, they started, a builder has coordinated all of that and built it from the ground up, one brick at a time. Whether it's a relationship or a career or a business or your own journey, it starts with one step at a time.
And can I just say, Ray Louise, that you need to draw yourself a pie chart, draw out everything in your life and see where you fit. How much of that pie do you have, Dale? Because I'm seeing here, you said you've got a great sense of responsibility. And I know myself, that's happened to me. And a good friend of mine drew the pie and I realised I wasn't in it. So I decided to carve out a piece of pie for me, because how can I help everyone else if I'm not in the pie?
Yeah, absolutely. But that's great,
Louise,
Ray, that you feel a connection with that sense of responsibility. So it won't be about running away from that. The 13-4 is a karmic debt. 13-4 in a previous lifetime, and we don't know which one, but in a previous lifetime didn't do the work.
Yeah.
So in this lifetime, if you do feel that you have to work twice as hard to get to places that others seem to get to more easily, I want you to accept and understand and feel better by the fact that you are paying back karma. At the same time, as Gail said, you also have to be mindful, though, of those burdens that aren't yours to bear. And you, in order to help others, you do need to help yourself. So, as Gail said, you need to
Yep.
find out where you sit in that pie.
And,
So, Gail,
yeah.
what readings do you have next
I've
up?
got Amber Taylor. So good luck, Ray. You will carve out time for yourself, and you're going to be good for everyone. So yeah, don't burn out, doll. It's not worth it. Create boundaries. Amber Taylor.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, let's see.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We've actually done quite a few, Gail.
Oh yeah, we're not mucking about. Okay, Amber, and I'm wearing my amber ring I just brought. Yes, I like all shiny things, but I'm enjoying the energy of the amber. Now let's see what energy I can give you, Amber. Okie dokie. We're saving our pennies. We got the Four of Pentacles. We're creating a structure. Yeah, 4 is building, planning. We're looking at the year ahead. We'll look at our funds. We'll see where we're going. We'll put some plans in place. And just don't hold on too tight. You can give yourself a little reward sometimes. You don't have to. Let's see what word we come out of there as well. Aha, creation. Okay, so why don't we use a bit of that money for some creative project? Maybe you've been saving up for it. It's time. So, yep, use it. Use that. Use the 4, lean into the 4 and do that creative project because it's very favourable for you, Amber. What you touch is gold.
Wow, beautiful.
Like it.
So beautiful. This is awesome, ladies. So we've got so many beautiful shares, and everybody that has shared is going into the draw. Everybody that's joined our wellness community or Chakra Angel Oracle is going into the draw, and we've got a numerology reading to give away. We've got a tarot reading to give away, and also actually from our last session. Now I wonder if who was it? I wrote it down somewhere. Has won a diary. Deidre.
Oh, lucky Deidre.
Yeah, I'll have to get in contact with Deidre. Now, who else can I do? I've got maybe I can do a couple more.
I've got a Zoe. Zoe is
Can you give me a birthday?
Yes, Zoe Johnson. She is the 30th of the 10th, 1986.
Lovely. Give me another one and I'll work it out.
Okay. We've got a Renee Ellis. Is the 29/4/1975.
29/4/1975. Excellent. Okay.
Now I'll pop along, and I have got a Bonnie Eggleston. So Bonnie, let's see what you've got while Michelle's working those out.
Yeah, lovely.
Okie dokie. Just lean in here. Okay. Ah. A 6. Now, think about those beautiful childhood memories. The things, something from the past that makes your heart sing, emotionally helping people. Maybe someone from the past is going to come in. But they make your heart warm, fuzzy. 6 is a loving, being of service card. So I think we're recognising, Bonnie, your service. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a word and a story, and we'll see where we go with that as well. But I love that card. It gives me the warm and fuzzy feelings of memories, special memories when we were children. I was talking about songs the other day. Self-worth, hun. Yeah. So you've got to have self-worth. You are special. You are loved. And don't forget about that. People care, and you care for people. You give them that self-worth as you give yourself. So it's a big love heart, that reading, Bonnie. Just lean into that beautiful energy of the self-worth and the 6 and the emotion of the 6. in a good way, my love.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know what? For Zoe and Renee, both of you come out to a life path 1 at the end of it, but there's some other numbers that come before that I can read as well. So Zoe, you came out as a 10-1, so 1 plus 0 equals 1. The life path 1 is all about independence. Okay, the life path 1 will fluctuate between overly being dependent on others, or perhaps being so independent that you know, they can cut off their nose to spite their face. And again, it's about coming back to the balance where you can be interdependent, where you can stand on your own 2 feet, but you can actually also work, you know, alongside others. But number 1 is the leader. But to get there, Zoe and Renee, to get to leading, to get to being out in front, you need to overcome fear of abandonment. You need to deal with some self-worth issues around that. Number 1 is believing in yourself. So the journey of self-belief, if you are on that journey and you have grown in confidence, and you can be assertive when you know, you can be again, assertive is neither passive nor aggressive, but standing in the rightful balance of that, and really knowing how to use our power for you know, to support ourselves, but also to work in cooperation with others. And of course, Zoe, you've got a birth date of number 3, so you bring a lot of creativity. Number 1 and 3 really makes you a creative thinker, lots of ideas. But again, with that number 1, your number 1, 10-1, if you don't deal with sensitivity, you need to learn how to manage your sensitivity, and you definitely need to grow in confidence, grow in self-belief, really, you know, being able to stand on your own 2 feet. And believing yourself means that you get to create. Otherwise, that number 3, that inner critic, that, you know, what will others think, say, do, it'll hold you back from being the leader you could be, and from being, from creating in the way that you want to. Number 1 wants to walk to the beat of her own drum. So for Renee, again, Renee, you've got a birth date of 29, and 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 is a master number in numerology. 11 has a lot of sensitivity. She's the natural psychic. And if she doesn't learn how to manage that sensitivity, then anxiety and overwhelm and, you know, really, you know, it can be quite the struggle. So learn, if you already know how to utilize your sensitivity so that you can see around corners and read between the lines and really tap into the energy in a way that, you know, helps you and helps others, then you are absolutely sitting in the right balance of that energy. And for you, you get there, so you get your birth date adds up to 37, and then 3 plus 7 equals 10, and 1 plus 0 equals 1. So again, you deal with sensitivity. You too will deal with the inner critic. Is she lifting you up, or is she beating you down? Because you know, if you don't learn how to use the inner critic to grow better and better, then you don't become the leader you could be, and you don't get those fabulous ideas. Number 1 is very unique and innovative, and when you are sitting in that self-belief, self-trust, self-love, you'll be able to forge ahead with that. So number 7 deals with overcoming fear of the unknown. So if you do really have that exacerbated fear of the unknown, you're on track, but you need to overcome that so that you can live in the moment and again, you know, not get trapped in overthinking. Number 7 can be the overthinker. And again, all about the number 1. If you want to walk to the beat of your own drum, you've got to let go of what other people think, say, do. If you want to walk to the beat of your own drum, you've got to let go of, you know, getting caught up in compete, compare, complain. You need to let go of that.
Such wisdom, Michele. In the numbers, I just, yeah, I got a full big reading. I did in the course, but I followed it every year too. Yeah, it's just wonderful, the numbers.
Beautiful.
It's like 2 minutes to 7, my dear.
Yeah. Do you have time for one more?
I've got a Shakti Cyrus.
Excellent.
So let's pop her in. She's made the cut. And I will let you know who wins my reading once I get a good look at my site and see what's cooking, guys.
And me too. So
Yeah.
our wellness community, come and join. Lots of beautiful women in that community as well that can absolutely, Gail's one of them. Gail has a beautiful show, live show and tell every Monday evening at 7:30 in our wellness community. And she does this every week in our wellness community. Come and find her in there. And for all newbies that are joining tonight, you will go into the draw for a numerology reading from myself as well.
Oh, lucky ladies and men.
Lucky
And men.
ladies.
And men. And thank you for the men.
I was going to do a reading for Aaron, but his birth date left.
Disappeared. I will drop in again sometime.
I will try and find you, Aaron, and I'll do a little reading after this. And Gillian, yes, I did do a reading for you, darling. So you'll have to listen to the live again, but I did do a reading for you, Gillian.
So did Shakti,
Gillian, or did I call her Janelle? Did I use the wrong name?
No, you did a Janelle. I don't know about Julian.
I must have been Gillian.
Yeah.
I buggered up your name there, Gillian. I'm so sorry. Anyway.
All right. Well, we've got the Queen of Cups, the beautiful Queen of Cups, who's all loving and caring and wisdom. She comes from a place of love. So Shakti, I'm thinking it's you, my love, that people do come to you for that emotional advice, and you always look after them. You're a great person. You're very in touch with your emotions, and the Queen is the Queen of emotion. She's just all caring, all loving, and generally I'd say it's a lovely card. Just the universe is just saying that you are the beautiful goddess that helps people, and the word is joy, because you give them joy. Joy is happy, joy is yellow, joy is all that light, love and wisdom. So it's a very happy reading for you, and just keep those emotions flowing, because you're helping yourself, you're helping others. So that's about it.
That's wonderful. I just noticed another person trolling this. We'll have to take care of them as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining, ladies. This has been absolutely awesome. The energy has been so high and so vibrant and so beautiful. And we've got 2 winners that we will be announcing over the next 24 hours.
Yep.
And we'll see you in the space again next Sunday evening for the Woo Woo Show, 6 to 7 p.m. See you then.
Bye-bye. See you, darling.